is down, you've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
First and goal. McCoy's got the toss, secures the football. Coming up to the line at the 7. Second and goal from the 7. McCoy has got it on the toss. Breaks the plane. Touchdown. And with that score, they now have a nice buffer to work with over this last quarter and a half.
They do, but this game is not over. Now you got to come out there on the offensive side, and you got to find a way, come up with some new plays, take a chance, and get back in this game. It's not over.
He'll take it from the 1. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Saints offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half. When you see this cover 2 defense as a quarterback, you got to know where to throw the football. That time he did not make a good decision. You got to throw it sometimes deep down the middle. The safeties are not there. They're outside. He did not take advantage of that coverage that time.
Kaepernick now on the move. And it's incomplete.
Well, when you get in a situation like this, Jim, and you get 3rd long, I'll tell you what catches a defense by surprise. Run a double move on the outside against the defensive back, because everybody in the stands and the defensive players all think you're going to throw it short.
And that's going to be a 3 and out.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football's arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
The Saints don't want any part of punting the football. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Kaepernick's lined up. 2 tight ends set. The Saints turn the ball over on downs.
The Saints decided to go for it on 4th down that time, and hey, it didn't pay off. And, of course, the coach, look at him now. He is second-guessing his decision.
The Chargers could have asked for this 3rd quarter to have gone any better for them than it has so far, as they've just continued to do what they were doing in the first half, up and down the field.
Oh, man, they kept the pedal to the metal, man. They are letting it go. They're being aggressive, and they're trying to end this game right here. Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. You're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
Tyvon Branch in on that last play. Football sits at the 2. Second and goal from the 2. Takes it across. It is a touchdown.
What a day this running back is having. Another touchdown run by him. He's going to have to build an extension to his trophy case to put all those footballs up there.
The Saints getting set to return the kickoff. And he'll start his return.
There is nothing like a good return when you talk about special teams. Good blocking. The speed of the returner gets down the field, and after that tackle, now they have good starting field position.
The Saints offense is back on the field, Phil. Of course, their last drive ended with that very curious decision to go for it on 4th down in their own territory.
Well, I just wonder, what is it with the coach that he just hates the word punt? Because it was an obvious punting situation, and you go for it, so you're going to pay the price for making bad decisions.
Yeah, what were they thinking there?
Well, Jim, we'll never know, and I don't know if I want to know. When you get down in the red zone, the offensive coordinator's got to call a play that deceives the defense. Let's see if he can do it. His team is down. He needs a big play here. Things get tight down here in the red area. I got to give the defensive man a lot of credit, though. In position, sees the ball thrown, and is able to get that hand up there and knock it down.
Hines got the catch on the touch throw. It's 3rd down coming up. Kaepernick takes it from the gun. It's out of bounds, incomplete. A short field goal try on the way. And it's a fake field goal.
Well, I don't know what to say about that decision right there. I did not like it. Take the points, kick the field goal. You tried to be too smart, and look what happened. The pass doesn't work, and now you're in a world of trouble.
Peyton Manning under center. Toss to the outside. Branch is in on the tackle.
I guess you'd say he's like a quarterback. You can't complete them all. And this running back, he can't make every run spectacular. Nowhere to go, so only gets a couple yards this time.
The fourth quarter about to get underway, and there's not much left to do in this one other than to run out the clock.
Yeah, that's what you hope to do on the side. When you're winning a game like this, you want to run the clock out. And you know what, Jim? On the other side, they want that clock to run too, because they're just trying to find a way to get out of this game.
Manning set, empty backfield. Here is the first snap of the final quarter. Manning's pass will be incomplete this time.
That's what you expect in the NFL nowadays from the players, especially these receivers. They're so aggressive, so athletic. They go all out for every catch. That time he just lets it all go. Not able to make the catch, but I'll give him an A for effort.
Carr's there to make the stop. Coming to the line at the 50. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Has the reception all alone. And Tyvon Branch has the tackle.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
Looks like a penalty on the defense. Breaking huddle at the 14-yard line. The Chargers lined up. Everybody split out wide. Peyton Manning from the shotgun. Touchdown. They're just running it up. Phil, we're early in the fourth, and they continue to keep the pedal to the metal.
Oh, absolutely. The offensive coordinator, he wants to pad the stats of his offense. Keep putting up those numbers in total yards and watch them rise in the rankings. And, hey, sometimes you got to do that is do what's good for the offensive coach.
And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The Saints found themselves in good position the last time they had the ball, but chose to go for it on fourth down instead of bringing out the field goal unit. And that proved to be costly.
Yeah, they got to remember who they're going against on the defensive side. This defensive coordinator is smart. He knows all these situations, and he guessed right with the offensive coordinator.
Boy, for as well as they drove the ball down the field the last time they had it, only to come up empty on that fourth down stop. How is this offense going to react on this drive?
I don't know.
A takeaway. Brings the play to an end early in the fourth, and if there was ever a thought of a miracle comeback, that interception pretty much ended it.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they ever thought there's going to be a miracle comeback in this game. It's been bad all day long. I actually feel bad for them throwing that interception because they just can't seem to do anything right on the offensive side.
First down at the 26. Jackson's got it on a pass that had some heat.
This is an awesome job by the head coach, the offensive coordinator, and the offense. Just keep picking up those first downs. We got a big lead here in the second half. Keep that clock running.
Manning's now completed 4 in a row. Deshaun Jackson on the receiving end.
Well, for all you talk show people and fans, if they score here, it's not running up the score. The defense, you're supposed to stop them. Hang in there and play tough and get it done.
Manning's completion percentage 70% on the day. Second and goal from the 3. The margin is increased with another touchdown. Phil, I felt like I could have said this in the first quarter instead of waiting until midway through the fourth, but this game is over.
It is, Jim, yeah, the way you said it is there's a finality to it, no question. And the losing in, the coaches, the players, they got to go back. They got to do a lot of soul searching because this was one pitiful effort. Hey, interesting decision. I think we're going to see more two-point conversions in the league this year than ever before because kicking an extra point from the 15-yard line, it's not a gimme anymore.
takes the hit and is brought down. And a run back of about 12.
The Saints offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what?
Ratliff takes him to the ground.
Every defense is looking for somebody to hit the quarterback, and the best person to do it is the defensive end. What a good job that time by him.
Going deep. And it's incomplete.
And quarterbacks love to throw the football high and far down the field. That time the quarterback doesn't do that, and he underthrows the receiver.
Colin Kaepernick under center. Mason's got it on the screen.
He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Saints know you can't take a chance in a situation like this. 3rd and long. Don't be looking down the field trying to force a pass in there. If it's not there, throw it short. That's what they do. Good job by the defense, though, coming up and making the tackle.
Dave Zastudil is called on now for the punt.
The Saints face 4th down, but want to take a timeout before they snap the football. And so now they'll bring out Zastudil to punt. The fake is on, and they're looking to pick up the first.
Anytime you decide to run the football in a punting situation, you're trying to fake the defense out. Man, you got to fool them completely. Why? Because your best runner on the football team is not the guy that's going to be running it in a situation like this. It looked good for a second, but not able to get the first down. Well, this is not a surprise, Jim. This is what you do. You run the football, you play the clock. This is called managing the game, and it's all up to the head coach getting this done.
2nd and goal from the 7. Loss of a San Diego in for the score. McCoy's just scored his 4th touchdown of the day. Inside of the uprights. The Chargers now, no doubt, will onside kick it. The Saints use another timeout here, and they have 1 left. And the hands team does its job as the onside kick attempt is thwarted.
The Saints offense comes onto the field, and even if they put together a scoring drive, there's not going to be any difference here in the outcome. Now just playing for a little bit of pride and perhaps to try to get things going for next week.
Well, pride's gone out the window. You've lost that already because it's been a dismal performance by your whole football team today. And I say this on the offensive side, don't press the issue, just get this game over with.
Mason lined up in the backfield.
Second and 11.
Met by Barr that time.
It'll be 3rd down. It's a 2 tight end formation. Kaepernick's going to take off with it. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
If you give him the chance, he will run the football. That's what he did that time. He tucked it in there and ran up the field and got a few yards.
Kaepernick's going to take it from the gun. Got hit on release. And that 4th down stop will do it. This game has been over for quite some time, but now they get to finish it off with the exclamation mark.
Yep, they finished it off with style, no doubt about it. Boy, the coaches are going to be happy with the way this team played today in all phases. On the defensive side, they were just short of spectacular.
Peyton Manning looking down the field. Chargers in the end zone.
Jackson's 2nd touchdown of the game. Away from the ball, there's a flag down on the field. The penalty is declined. That last play will hold up. Well, Phil, I enjoyed watching the game with you, and how about a final thought about that victory?
Well, you know, Jim, I wish I could say the same, that I enjoyed spending these last 3 hours with you, but that's just not the case.